Yeah.
Test, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Mic check,
Test,
mic
test.
check, mic check.
Mic check, mic check.
All right.
See.
Plaza will Michael Magulat, John, Sky, JC, Fidel Fuentes, Mr. para kay Mark way out, and no problem, the 2022 MPBL playoffs.
We thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen, on this lovely Saturday afternoon. We are coming to you live from the Batangas City Coliseum for your MPBL Saturday. This is winner take all. Eventually, right now, these two teams, the Gensan Warriors or the Bacolod Bingo Plus, that's Nikko Panganiban, the all-star from the Warriors, scored 24 points in Game 2 to lead his team, while Jan Nermal and the rest of the Bacolod Bingo Plus try to enter the next phase of our playoff round. Today, later on, we have the Bacoor Strikers going up against the home team, the Batangas City Embassy Chill. One of those two teams will also enter the next phase of our Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League playoffs. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Palanya, joined by Coach Louie Gonzalez. Coach, it's gonna be a raucous crowd today for sure. Mamaya, maabangan natin yan sa Batangas. Pero yung dalawang game natin yan, very exciting for sure.
Yeah, totoo yan. Actually, yung nakita ko na nga, ito yung magka-bracket sa ating playoffs. Especially, itong teams na maglalaro right now, these teams are equally matched. Kaya no wonder talaga na umabot tayo dito sa winner take all.
It's gonna be very exciting. And of course, we have Gian Llanes bringing the action from courtside. G, how are you?
I'm doing good. Hello to you, Javi and Louie, and hello sa lahat ng ating mga ka-MPBL na nanonood ngayon. I know that a lot of people are watching because we have two very crucial games where we'll find out which two teams are going to go home and which two teams are going to move forward. At syempre nga, because for a couple of teams, this is the last time we're going to see them this season, their coaches all have a lot to say, and I'll be delivering that throughout the game. Back to you guys.
Thank you. Abangan natin yung mga stories ni Gianna mamaya as the game progresses. And of course, for those of you who wouldn't be able able to make it dito sa ating venue dito sa Batangas City Coliseum. We will be live on 1PH and of course sa ating mga Facebook and YouTube channel. So abangan nyo kami dyan in just a bit. And before we dive into our pregame discussion, Coach, tingnan natin ang action sa ating social media. Bagong segment ng ating pregame, MPBL shoutout, sabi ni Joharly Mudsol Dalkis, wala na ang Sarangani, kayo na lang ang pag-asa namin. Go Gensan. At sabi naman ni RJ Yun, good luck Bacolod Bingo Plus, bring home the bacon. At last but not least, Christina Y. Muniz says, praying for a winning streak. Tingnan natin kung kaninong team siya nakapanig ngayon. And if you just want to comment on our social media accounts, don't forget to use the hashtag MPBL Playoffs 2022. And before we talk about the previous game na pareho ko pala, Coach, tingnan natin ang ating updated playoff bracket.
Yeah, we can see here, Javi, di ba, yung North Division, okay, we're set already. Nueva Ecija going up against Pampanga. Then yung Pasig City, okay, up against San Juan. Now, ito naman, okay, yung Rizal, okay, and Zamboanga, they're just waiting sa mga teams na maglalaro sa atin for today. Yung Zamboanga, they're waiting kung sino yung magiging winner. They will be facing the winner of our first game. Then, yung Rizal naman will be waiting for the winner ng ating second game.
Alright, alam naman natin na there were some surprises in that playoff bracket, especially Rizal winning against the Sarangani Marlins. Let's talk about the previous game of these two teams that are going head-to-head in our first matchup. Gensan looked really primed to force a Game 3 against Bacolod Bingo Plus, led by as much as 19 points before the White Shirts in that game were able to cut it down to 8 entering into the final frame and were able to make a game out of it. Kaya lang Gensan was able to get the finishing kick in that one.
Yeah, importante itong game na to. Especially sa akin kasi, first with Bacolod, you know, Javi, talagang pinakamahirap yung pag-close out. Okay, especially alam mo yung team na kalaban mo, their backs are against the wall. Definitely, they're gonna come out strong like what happened to our last game. Gensan really did well at the start. Kay was able to get that big, create that big lead na buong laro naghahabol na lang itong Bacolod.
At ito yung mga numbers ng game na yan. 45.2% from the field for the Gensan Warriors. Coach, what pops out to you from these statistics?
Yeah, yung assist talaga, magja-jack up talaga yan. Every time you have that fast break points discrepancy. Okay, kay Gensan, winning it by 22 compared to 6 points nitong Bacolod. Pero maganda naman itong Bacolod, okay, nakahabol sila, nakadikit sila, okay, through their bench points. Kasi madalas talaga yung mga starters mo on the game 2 medyo pagod na, medyo nakakaramdam ng pagod yan, and they wanted to close it out. So madalas ganyan talaga yung nangyayari.
And it's actually surprising that Bacolod was able to put up 42 bench points, Coach, kasi alam natin na maraming players ang missing dito sa lineup ng Bacolod and they've been making do with such a short rotation all throughout the latter part of these playoffs.
Yeah, and totoo yan. And this is where ito yung mga upcoming superstars natin lumalabas.
And talk about upcoming superstars para sa parehong koponan. We have two players who stepped up for each team. First, from Gensan, yung kanilang all-star na si Nikko Panganiban, one of the rising young superstars that we have here in the MPBL. Coach, he had 24 points in that game along with 6 rebounds and 2 assists. And this guy, virtually unknown coming into this season, but right now definitely making a name for himself.
Yeah, he was able to find himself kay spot para dito sa team ni Coach Marlon Martin. And I think yung system talaga ni Coach Marlon Martin nag-fit talaga kay Nikko. Kaya he was able to showcase and express yung talent niya.
At sa kabilang panig naman, we have Jan Nermal who has been playing well as of late on a very consistent basis kasi nung regular season, he has been blowing hot and cold. Pero now, when they need him the most, he has been putting up numbers double-double, 25 and 11 in Game 2.
Yeah, siguro nakatulong din yung time natin, yung time nung haba nung tournament natin na nag-mature to si Jan Nermal. Kaya etong player na to, nakikita ko talagang pro material to eh. Kaya with the height, yung skill sets niya, yung athleticism niya, talagang alam mo kay in time, ito yung mapuproduce na isa sa mga players ng liga natin.
And these two players are with Jan Nermal at courtside. Go ahead, G.
Nico, gaya nga ng binanggit ng ating panelists, ikaw ay isa sa naging mga rising stars dito sa MPBL for this season. Ano sa sistema ni Coach Marlon ang nakatulong sa'yo? Ipakita talaga kung ano yung kaya mo.
Siguro yun lang, sobrang thankful ako kay Coach dahil binibigyan niya ako ng confidence, lalong-lalo na sa laro ko, binibigyan niya. Malaki yung tiwala niya sa akin, kumbaga yung playing time niya binibigay niya sa akin, talagang tiwala lang siya sa akin.
Thank you very much, Nico. Ikaw naman, John, kunento mo sa akin kanina that this is your second MPBL season, but especially last game, pinakita mo na veterano ka na talaga mag-isip. Ano ang nagbibigay inspirasyon sa'yo para maging isang leader ng koponan nyo?
Yun nga, yung mga sa tao na naniniwala sa team namin, lalo na kay nandyan si Kuya Mark, ginag-guide ako, yung mga coaches, mga teammates ko na nagtitiwala din sa akin. Nagtitiwala din kami sa isa't isa. Kailangan namin makuha namin yung panalo ngayon.
Thank you very much. Once again, that was Jan Nermal and Nikko Panganiban. And now let's throw it over to our Coliseum Barker, Miguel Pere, for the start of the game.
This is gonna be a fun and an exciting matchup, Batangas City Coliseum. Welcome to Do or Die, game number 3. South Division quarterfinals between Gensan and Bacolod on the OKBet Manny Pacquiao's MPBL 4th season playoffs, presented by Extreme. Let us now meet the starters. First, carrying the momentum after winning game 2. At the number 4 spot, the Gensan Warriors, OKBet. Starting at center, number 81, Haffer Mondragon. At forward, number 16, JP Pelenchon. The other forward, number 13, Dr. Fly, Don Reverente. Starting at guard, number 18, Nikko Panganiban. And at one guard, number 9, the Ant-Man, Mark Cruz. The head coach for Gensan Warriors OKBet is Marlon Kip Martin. Assistant coaches Vic Escudero, Noy Pido, Jovel Gragasin, Adrian Bucal, and Peter Peliguero. Team manager is Berman Flores. And now the starters. For the team who's been looking for an upset, ranked number 5, Bacolod Bingo Plus. Starting at forward, number 29, Jan Nermal. At center, number 12, Raymond Ilagan. Starting at guard, number 17, Alwin Alday. Also at guard, number 9, Aaron Heruta. And at power forward, number 83, Mark G. The head coach for Bacolod Bingo Plus is Alex Angeles. Assistant coaches RB Mangajas, Francis Cruz, and Jigs Quadamur. Referees for this ball game are Severino Pingol Jr., Reynaldo Gabriel, and Jay Castrovete.
Starters for this ball game, Mark Cruz, Nikko Panganiban in the backcourt para sa Gensan. Haffer Mondragon is the man in the middle. Don Reverente and JP Belenchon. Sa kabilang panig naman, Aaron Heruta, Alwin Alday, Raymond Ilagan stepping into the starting lineup once again. Marky and Jan Nermal, that is the starting 5 para kay Coach Alex Angeles in the Bacolod Bingo Plus.
Yeah, you'll notice, diba, parang little tweaks lang dito sa mga starters nila. Kasi at this time of etong series na to, alam mo naman, it's labanan to ng adjustment eh. Pero you don't hindi ayaw mong gawin na mag-adjust ka pa ng malaki.
And coach, syempre alam mo yan, being a coach yourself, na pag series talaga sa playoffs, it's really a chess match kung sino talaga ang team na makakagawa ng mga tamang adjustments.
Yeah, totoo yan. And this is where ito yung investment mo nung preseason, okay, nangyayari na. It's more than sa mga yung nagiging schematic kayo. It's yung how you build your team, yung samahan nila, kay how they react offensively and defensively.
This series, it can be a very good testament of that because sa series na to, no team has won by more than 5 points.
Yeah, totoo yan. And ang nakakatuwa pa dito, alam naman natin, itong si Coach Martin and Coach Angeles, ito yung mga rising stars din. Hindi lang mga rising stars yung mga players natin, pati mga coaches natin. At maganda dito, Javi, magkaibigan pa tong dalawang to, sa totoo lang.
Tama yan.
Mga South Boys to eh.
JP Belenchon hoists up a three-pointer. Reverente with the offensive rebound. The extra pass to Mondragon. That's the first points on the board in this game after multiple attempts by the Warriors.
Yeah, very evident agad on that. Actually, sa 3 possessions natin, it was all Gensan and pinapakita kagad nila yung supremacy nila na mas athletic talaga sila, especially with the 5K playing right now.
And it's funny, Coach, because hindi nila masyado nagamit yon in terms of the rebounding in their last game. They only had 8 offensive rebounds, pero to start the game, they already have 3.
Yeah. Siguro malaking bagay din yung they were able to run the floor well dahil grabe yung advantage nila sa fast break points doon nung game 2.
22 fast break points for Gensan in game 2 as opposed to only 6 para sa Bacolod. Ilagan trying to back up Mondragon. There's a kick out to Nermal. 10 on the shot clock. That three-pointer was slightly blocked by Belenchon. Panganiban in the open floor. That is specialty of the house for the All-Star galing sa Gensan.
Yeah, siguro this is one thing kaya na magfu-fuel sa fast break ng Gensan if Bacolod will not execute yung plays nila. If they're gonna settle for yung mga madadaling tira, kay yung mga long, alam naman natin, kay 3-point shot, a forced 3-point shot, okay, a miss nun, long bounce automatic yan eh. Diba? So, ayun siguro yung titignan natin.
Here's a previous play, yung foul na tinawag laban dito kay Nikko Panganiban. That's gonna be the first personal laban sa kanya. And may konting tulakan pa nangyari after. Aaron Heruta getting called for a warning.
Ayun yung nangyaring yun, yung after that incident. Ito yung mga nangyari na matututunan nito nila Nikko Panganiban playing for this tournament. Playing for MPBL, yung mga ganyan na kailangan guarded ka pa rin. Even after may nangyari na, kailangan proteksyonan mo pa rin yung sarili mo.
Foul called on the drive dito kay Aaron Heruta, able to draw personal against Hafer Mondragon. At coach, ito si Aaron Heruta, he has been a staple in the starting lineup for any team that he plays in the MPBL. And why? It's because he has been such a stabilizer every time he steps onto the court.
Yeah, alam mo naman natin yung pwedeng itulong at ibigay nito ni Aaron eh. Veterano, malaking guardia. It's just siguro kailangan the challenge for him right now, especially this season, is yung consistency niya. Sometimes he's well, okay, sometimes he's off. Parang nagiging roller coaster and kailangan siya dito sa series na to.
And 6 points nga lang siya last game, but in game 1 he had 12 markers. But there he is the one that gives the pass doon sa kanyang backcourt partner na si Alwin Alday, who gets his first 2 points. Reverente. Go ahead, coach.
You'll notice the quality, di ba? Na if you do things right, you get extra possession. Di ba? Pag nagmadali ka naman sa offense mo, automatic fast break yung kalaban mo.
Bacolod, they get a turnover here. Ilagan, he has that shot. That's off to the left. Nermal offensive rebound and a stick back. 5-4 now, lamang ang Bacolod. 6:45 remaining in the opening frame. Cruz gets the double screen. Goes into the lane. Floater is no good. Battle for the rebound. It ends up still with Gensan.
Yeah, ito rin yung mararamdaman mo kay Mark eh. I know this guy. Okay, this situation, definitely handang-handa ito mag-take over. And with that, see the offensive rebound of Nermal. Talagang, ayan, ang kailangan talaga ng Bacolod yan.
But you're talking about Mark Cruz, coach. You had the opportunity to coach him.
Yes, and etong mga ganitong period, ito yung mga playoff, okay. Kaya kita mo, aggressive agad yan si Marcos. He wanted to establish, okay, yung play niya right away.
Let's turn you over to Gian Lianes for her first report. Go ahead, G.
Only 2 players not present for Bacolod today, namely Jerome Garcia and JK Casino. Ayon kay Coach Alex, today's game is a test of character. In his words to his players, dito lalabas kung sino ang bata at kung sino ang mama. Pero kayo lang ang makakasagot. Unlike previous games daw, masaya si Coach Alex na ngayon, mas marami na ang players niya. So playing time really equates to who showed effort during practice. Coach Alex added, we're laying it all on the floor today. Javi and Louie?
Thank you for that report, G. And yeah, looking at their bench right now, they have at least more than 10 players in their lineup for today's game because they've been trying to manage with 10 players for the most part of this late half of the season. But right now, Coach Alex Angeles, almost full force ang kanyang lineup ngayon.
Yeah, importante yan eh. Kasi this is what you kaya ka nga sumali, di ba? Dito ka nag-prepare eh. Di ba? So at this moment, kailangan alam mo, everybody needs to be healthy. Everybody needs to be ready.
Aaron Haruta getting another 2 points. That's now 5 points in the game for Alex Angeles' starting point guard. Bacolod with a 3-point advantage, 9-6. Belenson going to Cruz on the double screen. Mondragon
That is spot.
misses on that jumper. Nermal will push it up. Alday, baseline drive. Yi will not take it. He will work on Reverente. Yi, one-hander, rims out. Tries to tap for the rebound. It will stay with Bacolod.
Yeah, kung ito if yung mga support ni Mark will perform, kaya napakalaking bagay niya para yan kay Marky to preserve him. Okay, to be at his best shape itong buong larong to.
Yeah, because last game he was only 2 out of 11 from the field. Masaglang, aggressive drive to the basket. By the way, that's his first appearance in this game.
Yeah.
Masaglang.
Yeah, you notice in that last sequence, Javi, talagang kinakapitalize pa rin at sigurado ako, game plan pa rin ni Coach Marlon Martin na to push the ball. And in that last sequence, talagang it's 4 white guys versus 2 blues that resulted a foul versus Masaglang.
This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas.
King Masaglang, also an all-star this season para sa Gensan.
Had 15 points in Game 2 to help his squad get that victory and force Game 3, which is happening right now. 9-8 is the tally.
Oh, Yi, no-look pass to Jan Nermal for the deuce.
Yeah, good effort there by Gensan. Okay, defending that full court. And it was a good press breaker. Okay, para dito naman sa Bacolod.
Don Reverente, not really the shot you want him to take. Misses that badly. But Bacolod will turn the ball over. Jeraber Cabana could not catch as he slipped on the floor.
Here's that press break that Bacolod did earlier, attacking it and leaving it for Jan Nermal for the 2 points.
Cruz nagtitimon dito para sa Gensan. They give it to Masaglang. Baseline drive, trying to drop it to Farito. Instead, it goes to Reverente. Ball slips out of his hands. Turnover para sa Gensan.
And as Bacolod past the half-court line, Don Reverente and Mark Yi nagkikiskisan. Kanina pa to dalawang to, but Don Reverente could not restrain himself at took a hit dito kay Mark Yi.
Yeah, in that last sequence kasi, di ba sila yung they were boxing out each other. And parang nag-stock si Don Reverente versus Marky. And right away, pagbalik naman, bumawi agad ito si Don Reverente.
Ayan, ito yung previous offensive play kung saan dumulas yung bola kay Don Reverente. Medyo nawasiwas ni Marky doon as he was trying to go for the rebound. And here's that play going down na binangga niya with his forearm.
Yeah, could have been a great opportunity sana para kay Mark eh. Pero dahil dun sa naging reaction na he was given a technical also na alam naman natin, kay another one, okay, either a sportsman-like foul or another technical, para dito sa dalawang players na to. Okay, both, okay, baka mawawala sila doon sa mga koponan nila.
Technical nga ang tinawagan dito kay Don Reverente. Oh no, sorry, I stand corrected. It's a technical laban dito sa Bacolod and an unsportsmanlike foul laban dito kay Don Reverente. That's why Mark Cruz shot the technical free throw earlier. And right now, Marky is shooting 2 free throws.
2 free throws, yes. Plus ball possession for the Bacolod.
Marky, 2 out of 2 from the line in their last game. But right now, a 0 out of 2 to begin this one.
Talaga nandito na tayo dun sa playoff atmosphere, Javi, you know. Parang so many things happened already, but okay, we are in almost less than 4 minutes in the game, pero napakababa pa ng score na yan.
Both of these teams really put a heavy premium on defense, kaya naman talaga bakbakan ang nangyayari dito, especially when both teams cross the half line. And there you see another struggle for the basketball. It ends up with the Gensan Warriors.
And you can see, no, okay, most of the Bacolod's baskets came from extra passes. Ito namang Gensan, sa akin kasi ika-count ko rin yung free throws ni Ping Masaglang as fast break. So almost 6 points coming off fast breaks.
Let's see which teams will be able to use their strengths in trying to get a victory here in Game 3. Joel Liu makes his debut in this game. Nermal, drive to the left. That's a forced shot. Parito will secure possession plus getting a foul against Raymond Dilagan.
Yeah, okay, those things, yung mga biglang reach in, okay, the refs is gonna call it. But yung mga positioning, battle for position, battle for a spot, they will allow the physicality.
So, Coach, you know, the little things, sabi mo nga yung mga reaching in na yan, kailangan iwasan ng mga players dito, and especially with this magnitude of a game. And just as I was saying that, Nico Elorde gets called for a charging foul.
Yeah, nandun talaga kasi yung benefit, halos doon talaga nakatutok. If you're on a playoff, talagang ganyan naman palagi. Yung mga off the ball, halos pinapabayaan na yan. The refs will let you play. Pero mahigpit sila on the ball.
Oh, Nico Elorde falls there after that hit by Leo, but no foul was called. Solis rattles that one home despite the defense right in front of him.
Yeah, gusto ko tong matchup na to ni J-Boy Solis sa ni Christian Pajarito.
Lefty versus righty, no? But pareho silang build, parehong mahaba.
Parehong bata.
Oh, parehong bata. Masaglang gets the roadblock from Reverente. Yi draped all over that basket. Bacolod still in the lead here, 13-9. Solis this time from downtown. And Farito will foul J-Boy Solis on that 3-point basket.
Yeah, that's a result of J-Boy Solis hitting his first shot. So, alam na kagad ni Christian, medyo mataas pa yung kumpiyansa nito. I need to close out kay Long versus J-Boy.
As you saw there on our replay, naiwasan niya na maiwanan ng paa dun sa landing spot, but there was body contact after J-Boy Solis landed. That's why referees did not hesitate to blow that whistle. J-Boy Solis did not attempt a single free throw in Game 2, but was 2 out of 8 from the field, had 6 points in Game 2.
Yeah, the rate is going kaya parang very evident agad yung trust ni Coach Alex Angeles sa bench niya. Kaya imagine yung starters niya siyempre si Hernal, si Ruta, pero usually the usual suspect for this Bacolod team will be right away is Mark Yee. Pero nagko-contribute yung mga players, yung ibang players which is to me napaka-importante para sa game na to.
Solis missing on the first 2 free throws. Knocks down That last charity extends this Bacolod lead to 5 points as we head into this timeout called by the Gensan Warriors. We'll be back after these messages. Marky, the only man in the MPBL who is a member of both the 1,000 Points Club and the 1,000 Rebounds Club. In my words, if there is a living legend already in the PBA in Robert Jaworski, dito sa MPBL, it's Marky.
Yeah, totoo yan. Again, not just the contribution. Okay. Yung presence pa rin ni Marky, yung motivation na binibigay niya sa team, yung pag-share niya ng mga experiences niya, kay pag-motivate niya dito sa mga young players ng Bacolod Bingo Plus.
Well, a three-pointer right there para sa Gensan. But going back to Marky, Coach, karamihan dito sa mga players na Bacolod, mga bata eh. Siyempre, kung ikaw ka ba naman, pagsabihan ka ni Marky, di ka ba matatakot?
And he's credible.
Yes,
talagang makikinig ka talaga.
Back-to-back three-pointers para sa Gensan. This time, it's from Elvin Chan. And just like that, Gensan Warriors back in the driver's seat, ahead by 1. Cross-court pass. Shan all alone right there. Left flank three-pointer. And here's another one. Back-to-back. Galing kay Elvin Shan.
Yeah, Coach Angeles thought he can surprise si Coach Marlon Martin na bigla siyang nag-zone eh. Pero kay ready yung Gensan at may mga tao sila na pwedeng shoot at pwedeng mag-break nung zone na binigay ng Bacolod Bingo Plus.
1 minute, 26 seconds left here in the first. Elvin Chan on your screens. The cannonball, as many of our colleagues would like to call him. 6 points instantly in less than a minute para dito kay Elvin Chan. And more importantly, giving Bacolod, rather Gensan, a 1-point lead.
Yeah, siguro in that sequence, di ba? Siguro it's all about the coaches knowing yung tendency ng mga kalaban nila. Diba? So, siguro nabasa ni Coach Marlon Martin off a timeout. I called for the timeout. Most likely, ang tendency niya, Coach Alex is mag-convert ng zone to. Then they were ready for that.
Kaya talagang ang ganda talaga pag yung rivalry ng parehong coaches ay magkakilala talaga sila off the court because nagbabasahan talaga sila kung ano yung naiisip ng isa't isa. As Farito gets a basket here. 17-16, Gensan.
You notice, di ba, after that back-to-back threes by Elvin Chan, nag-loosen up bigla itong Gensan.
Gomez tried to go for the offensive rebound. There's no go on the putback by Bacolod. That was Arvin Yonson. There's going to be a foul laban dito sa mga naka-asul. Cabanag will be called for this personal 14 foul laban sa Bacolod. 20 seconds remaining here in the first frame. It looks like the Gensan Warriors will be going for the final shot.
Yeah, shot clock off. Okay, let's see this top. Okay, ano mangyari ito sa top ball screen?
Oh, Elorde kissing it off the glass but with still some time to spare para sa Bacolod.
Yeah, okay, Nikko will capitalize that.
Liu could not beat the buzzer. That's a miss from three-point country. And at the end of the first quarter, the Gensan Warriors find themselves ahead by 3 points, 19-16. It was an up and down first quarter, Coach. Both teams tasting the lead, but your thoughts on that opening period?
Yeah, it's going to be very good for Gensan after that timeout. And again, as coaches, especially in this kind of playoff, you wanted to end all quarters strong. And Gensan did well, okay, in our first quarter.
A lot of great highlight plays in that opening frame, but also a lot of physicality happening, which is what we expected in this magnitude of a game. Game 3 here in Batangas City Coliseum. Second quarter when we return. Christian Farito and the rest of the Gensan Warriors up by 3 right now as we enter the second quarter here at the Batangas City Coliseum. Abby Palanya joined by Coach Louis Gonzalez, Gian Llanes, manning courtside here for Game 3 of this series between the Warriors and Bacolod Bingo Plus. 3-point field goal story on your screens. 2 conversions from downtown out of 7 attempts para sa Gensan. Both of those courtesy of Elvin Chan. Meanwhile, wala pang kinakamada mula sa labas itong Bacolod. Elorde pushing the pace here, attacking the defense and able to fish for a foul.
Yeah, in that first quarter, di ba? Nakita naman natin yung last game. Kaya mas malaki talaga yung in-score ng bench ng Bacolod versus nitong Gensan. Pero right at the end of the first quarter and now starting ng second quarter, it is the bench guys ni Coach Marlon Martin na nagdi-deliver for this Gensan Warrior teams.
3 out of 3 from the line so far para sa Gensan, while Bacolod is 2 out of 7. Very important free throws, especially in close games. Maalala natin, if you tuned in yesterday to that game in Pampanga where Bataan shot a dismal percentage. I believe they had 45 attempts from the free throw line. Pero halos kalahati lang ang natira nila doon. There's the family of Nico Elorde, Johnny and Liza, as well as his beloved wife, si Mitch Del Carmen. Almost always in attendance to support Nico during his games. 4 points for the veteran out of the Northport Batangpier. 21-16. Eruta at the controls here for Bacolod. Trying to body up Nico Elorde. That's going to be an offensive foul laban kay Heruta.
Yeah, Aaron needs to put talaga to keep his head on the game. He started well, was able to contribute and help his team. He just have to stay with that. Kailangan siya. Especially, depleted yung point guard position nila.
And this is a guy with championship experience, so he definitely has to put that to good use here, especially right now that Bacolod needs him. Let's turn you over to Gianna Llanes.
If you've noticed, very close lagi ang mga laban ng Bacolod kontra Gensan. At ayon kay Coach Alex, isang possible reason ay ang super tight friendship niya kay Coach Marlon. Nagsama sila dati sa coaching staff of teams in both the PBA and the MPBL, forming a bond so tight that Coach Marlon is actually the ninong of Coach Alex's eldest child. In Coach Alex's words, brother talaga ang turing ko kay Coach Marlon. Kaya siguro close ang games namin dahil mabasa na namin ang game plan ng isa't isa. They even asked each other, bakit kaya ganito kaaga in the season ang pagtapat nila? But whatever the turnout of this series, they'll support each other no matter what. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much for that report, G. Beautiful update that you gave us right there. And yun na, pinag-uusapan natin kanina, Coach Louie, na nagbabasahan na talaga sila ng game plan. They can read each other's minds.
Actually, if that's the case talagang babagsakan na, hindi na sa coaching style eh. Okay, sa personality na eh. Diba?
Tama.
Yung sa decision making na sa sobrang tagal na namin magkasama to, pag ganito ginagawa nito, ganito reaction nito eh. So again, more than just the battle of ito yung mga players nila, yung battle ng intelligence ng both coaches natin.
And I'm sure, no matter what the outcome this game will have, both coaches will be very happy that they went up against each other. Elorde almost turns the ball over, but able to pick up his dribble in time. Gomez, jab step, the drive, blocked by Jan Nermal. Bacolod struggling to buy a basket here in the early goings of our second period. Eruta trying to post up Elorde, the kick out, Marquis for three, rattles it home. And there's going to be a foul called on the rebound play. Oh, no basket ang itatawag dito. Tama ba ang nakita ko?
Yeah, I think it was the call is late already.
Yeah, that was a very late call ko talaga, no basket na. Pero kasi nakita ko nakatayo na yung kamay ng yung isang official. Let's see what happened here. Heruta tried to back down itong si Nikko Elorde. And there you go. That's the official announcement from our Coliseum announcer na si Miguel Pere. No basket nga ang itatawag. That's going to be an offensive foul against Aaron Heruta.
Yeah, and I think with our league, with MPBL right now, I don't know if they're applicable na yung coaches challenge.
Yeah, that's right. That's a new update sa ating FIBA rules, but this season di pa natin ini-implement yan. Even if we do use FIBA rules, but our technical committee decided na wag na muna since midway through the season na bago yung rule na yun sa FIBA playbook. Gensan could not get anything on that offensive set, and you could feel the action and the intensity starting to really heat up here in the second quarter.
Yeah, okay. Everything's a factor right now. You get an advantage. Okay, you get advantage on 50-50 calls. It's huge. Will be huge already. Okay, sa ganitong klaseng close out. Okay, pag-close out ng series.
Yi fails to connect on the three-point shot. Gomez will slow things down here para sa Gensan. Double high screen for Elorde. Pass to Gomez. Free throw jumper doesn't go. Nermal with the rebound. Oh, tries to split the defense at may foul na may tatawag dito. That's going to be the second personal laban kay Nikko Elorde.
Yeah, again, very interesting din talaga yung backcourt combinations ng Gensan. And now you have Pingoy and Elorde inside, di ba?
Two-point guard setup para kay Coach Marlon Martin. It's always interesting to have this kind of combination when both of these guys are actually facilitators, although Pingoy did have a vast background as a scorer, especially in high school when we played together in FEU.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Nikko's gonna adjust because Nikko's more mature. Okay, he's gonna let Pingoy, do na mag-timon. Okay, then he'll be the one to adjust.
Brian Hilario also making his first appearance in this one and making his first shot. That's a three-pointer. Only played 3 minutes and 40 seconds in game 2, failing to score. Yi as well failing to buy a basket on that attempt. Gensan slowly pulling away here. That was a connection between Jerry Pingoy and John Orbeta that extends this advantage to a baker's dozen.
Yeah, okay, because these are the things, like that, extra pass by Pingoy. for Hilario. And again, after this is a fast break o kaya ng easy shot for Gensan. Kala mo siya nagsisimula to kasi in that last sequence, yung Bacolod, the ball just stayed in one side. They need to make the defense of Gensan move, from left side to right side. Kasi if not, ito yung magiging resulta palagi niyan.
I will talk more about that after this time out. Gensan up by 12. Your MPBL brain bust right there on your screens. Operations head Emer Oreta, security head the destroyer Rudy Distrito, executive officer Joe Ramos, technical committee head Joe Magsino. Always in attendance to supervise our games.
Again, I like the consistency on the ball defense. Talagang yung refs natin, since we started, talagang if you naging sumobra ka dun sa depensa mo on the ball, they're gonna call it.
Pingoy handling the basketball here. Almost another good pass. Try to get it to John Orbeta at the baseline. Hey, Coach, Jerry Pingoy, I'm sure in this game, gusto niya talagang bumawi and he wants to prove that he has a spot in the rotation para kay Coach Marlon Martin. Only been averaging almost close to 7 minutes per game in this series. But right now, starting off very well with 2 assists already.
Yeah, could have been 3. Diba? Ito naman si Jerry talagang, alam natin kung ano yung capability nung player na to. Diba? Again, it's just the right break. Diba? And
Jan Nermal gets his 6th point of the game. 10-point lead here para sa Warriors. Panganiban na handoff. Orbeta. Leaves it for Hilario. Baseline drive. Finish. And 1 para kay Brian Hilario.
Oh, and with Pingoy also, di ba? Kasi yung spot niya right now, usually pang third, fourth na hatak siya sa point guard kasi it's after Mark Cruz, then Nico Elorde. Pero again, given a chance na magkaroon siya ng combination na kasama niya dun sa mga starters, I think he will perform better.
Yeah, actually, I've been talking to him a lot, being that we were former teammates. And sabi ko naman sa kanya, yung galing mo, di naman mawawala yan eh. It's just, kailangan mo talagang timplahin lang ng tama yung minuto na binibigay sa'yo.
Exactly. Kasi yung talino, yung instinct, alam mo, given yan sa magagaling na player, decision makings nila. But it's just yung how prepared you are dun sa situation you are into.
Yeah, speaking of preparation, actually, this is the best shape that he has been in for quite some time because lala natin, start of the season, he was on the heavier side but has been able to trim down his weight. And right now, looking a little bit more trimmer as we are used to seeing him. Kaya naman bumabalik na yung mga minuto niya slowly but surely.
Yeah, malaking bagay rin siguro na teammate niya si Elvin Chan eh.
Nasasama sa kusina eh. Cabanag hooks it to Markey. Hit a 3 from there earlier, but it was not counted. But this one, no doubt, will go through the bottom of the net and into the scoreboard. Now down to a single-digit lead para sa Gensan, 30-23.
Yeah, and that 3-point shot of Markey, I think, for a long time already, is the easiest basket na nakuha ng Bacolod Bingo Plus.
4 minutes and 12 remaining here in the first half. We'll be back. Mark Yee and the rest of the Bacolod Bingo Plus down by 12 earlier and now have gone on to score 5 unanswered points on their end. And 7-0 run na nga pala para dito sa mga blue shirts as they climb back. Pajarito trying to answer back. Drought still not over para sa Gensan.
Now, off a timeout again. Okay, itong Bacolod. Nakasona na naman.
At the zone buster, Brian Hilario hit a 3 earlier. This time, one dribble, pulls up, gets the deuce. 7 points now in the game para sa kanya. Cabanag, strong drive. He gets 2 points as well. First basket of the game for the former Sunbed, Red Lion. Tingoy working against the zone defense of Bacolod. Hilario gets that ball tapped away. Steal is completed. Almost a 3-on-2 break. Bacolod could not capitalize. Cabanag will take it from 3. That's off to the right. Tingoy to the other side. Panganiban checks his feet. Short. Gets his own miss. And Gensan will recycle. 7 on the shot clock. Tingoy, a little hesitation. Floater off to the left. Ilagan secures the rebound.
Again, maybe a good timing for Coach Alex kay zoning this combination of Coach Marlon.
Alday picks up his dribble. Alwin gets it back. Does not use the screen. Pins Pingoy on the floor. Nermal gets the 3-pointer to go. And it's just a 4-point lead para dito sa Gensan.
Again, okay, small victories. Okay, keeping the streaks. Sino ba yung ito yung feeling ko at the end of this game, ito yung titignan natin, Javi. Who got the longer streak?
Hilario trying to get one off against Mark Yee. Under 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Cabanag finds the bottom of the net. 5 points now in the game para sa kanya. And don't look now, this is just a 1-point deficit. Bacolod back to a man-to-man defense.
Actually, it's a box and 1. Okay, they're trying to cover kay Panganiban individually.
And they force a stop. Yee, another rebound. Chance here for Bacolod to take the lead. Nermal going with the right. Fouled in midair, and he will take 2 shots.
You know, that's one thing na sana kinapitalize na dyan. They need to change their guys already. Okay, let's try to look at this last 3-point shot by Cabanag.
That 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances.
Sa akin kasi minsan talaga, Happy, I'll try to sacrifice a foul already to stop the bleeding. Kasi hindi na nag-work kung sino yung nandun sa loob ko. I need to counter it. I need to stop the bleeding. Since na meron pa naman kaming 1 foul to give or 1 foul to give, I'll use that already. Kasi ito na yung nag-end up Kung hintay pa ba natin na lumamang sila till makapagpalit pa tayo ng tao.
And syempre, you don't want to take any chances. This is, after all, Game 3. And the winner will be the loser rather will be eliminated. And this will be their last game of the season.
Yeah, ayaw mo na magtipid. Imagine, you work for this, 4, 5, 6 months, plus yung prep time nyo, tapos manghihinayang ka sa isang foul.
Leave it all on the floor. Kung ano na yung mga kailangan mong gawin mo na. Almost a shot clock violation, but a stop nonetheless for Bacolod.
And especially at this level, you really cannot stop the players already because our players here are very good. But one thing that you wanted to avoid always is mabigyan mo ng run yung kalaban. And that's what's happening right now for Bacolod Bingo Plus. Okay, they're having a long run already. Ito namang Gensan, they need to stop the bleeding.
3-pointer courtesy of Alvin Alday pushes the Bacolod lead to 4. Masaglang still could not get a basket para sa Gensan. And great streak continues here for Bacolod as they force another stop.
And I think their last 9 points or their last 12 points, apat yata doon, puro 3 points eh.
Here's one of them, galing dito kay Alvin Alday.
Okay, one from Alday, Cabana, Genhernal. Okay, so that's three straight 3-pointers already. And ngayon mo lang gagamitin yung foul mo. Diba?
Yeah, with just 4.6 seconds remaining.
And you're down by 4 already. Okay, in 1 point, they were up already by 10 big points. It was 30-20.
You know what they say, Coach? Diba, timing is everything. 2 seconds remaining. Liu, a wild shot right there, but could not get it to go as his team still on top after that great run towards the latter part of this second period. That's why they're up by 4 right now. Coach, what did Gensan do wrong?
Again, it's the combination. Talagang nakapitalize. Nakita ni Coach Alex, yung combination nito, pwede kong i-box in one to. And it did wonders for Team Bacolod. Now, again, this game is not quarters eh. Okay, yeah, okay. It's the 5 minutes. Alam mo yun, yung pag nag-shuffle ng tao, nag-use na ng different combination, it's the reaction. How will the coaches react? How will the players react given the adversity nung game? Especially, alam naman natin, this is game 3. Okay, both teams, their backs against the wall. Both teams playing it all out.
More about that later on for our halftime analysis. Bacolod up by 4, 36-32.
are witnessing Game 3 of our best-of-3 playoff series between the Bacolod Bingo Plus and the Gensan Warriors. The halftime score is 36-32 in favor of Bacolod. For our halftime interview, let's talk to the team manager of the Gensan Warriors, Sir Merman Flores, and the team manager and team owner of Bacolod Bingo Plus, Sir Paul San Jose. Sir Merman, I will start with you. Your team has gotten the lead at a few points during the game, but right now you're down by a few points. For you, what more does your team have to do to get that lead again?
Well, we just got to play good defense. You know, if we don't play defense, we won't get that lead. and then play together, play as a team, then we'll be all right.
And I know another motivation of your team is, of course, their supporters. Why don't you thank everybody that has been supporting your team, especially during this playoff series?
Yeah, we'd like to thank our supporters sa Gensan and then here in Batangas. Thank you for all your support. And would like to thank our sponsors, of course, OKBet, CD14, Boss Nick at Iconic Motor Sales, and Jinky Skiing. And thank you very much for all your support. Thank you.
Thank you once again. That was the team manager of the Gensan Warriors, Sir Merman Flores. Now let's talk to the team manager and owner of the Bacolod Bingo Plus, Sir Paul San Jose. Now your players told me that you guys have actually been together for almost a year. You've also been through a lot of ups and downs throughout this entire season. That bond and being together for that long, how has that been helping you, especially during this playoff series?
Yeah, I think it helps a lot, for a team to be together for that long. It gets the guys together and I guess play more and harder.
And I know that a lot of people are also supporting your team. I mean, just going back to your home games, your venues have really been packed, so I'm sure there's a lot of people that are proud of them right now. Why don't you thank everybody supporting the Bacolod Bingo Plus?
Yes, of course. I'd like to thank our mayor in Bacolod, Mayor Albi, all our other supporters in Bacolod, Mayor Cliff, and all of the other people that stay and help and supporting Bacolod in our team. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Once again, that was the team manager and owner of Bacolod, Sir Paul San Jose, and the team manager of Gensan, Sir Merman Flores. Gusto rin natin pasalamatan lahat ng ating mga ka-MPBL. Of course, I have been supporting the playoffs for this season. Because of you, this is all possible. So let's check out what everybody is saying on social media. Let's start with Niomedio Martinez Almerol, who says, good luck sa team nyo, Idol Alwin Alday, for the win. Also to Naj Arwin Santos Aknaram, who says, hashtag MPBL 2022, Nikko Panganiban, good luck Idol, laban. And we're saying hello also to James Solanes Guerra, who says, good luck Coach Marlon Keith Martin. Maraming salamat mga ka-MPBL for supporting this season so far. We will be back with the rest of our game after this break.
coming to you live once again from the Batangas City Coliseum. It's halftime between the Gensan Warriors and the Bacolod Bingo Plus here in Winner Take All Saturday dito sa Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Nikko Panganiban and the rest of the Gensan Warriors zoomed to an early lead. In fact, led by as much as 12 before Bacolod was able to climb back and finish the half up by 4 points.
Yeah, it was a battle of quarters, Javi. Okay, first quarter belonging to Gensan, the second quarter belonging to Bacolod Bingo Plus, and pretty much okay, itong Bacolod Bingo Plus, they ended the quarter, the half, okay, on a very high note.
Yeah, only managed to score 16 in the first period, but was able to limit the Gensan Warriors to 13 and scoring 20 points of their own marquee. And their other teammates were able to find their mark from downtown after going 0 in the first period. Si Jan Nermal nakadekada rin galing sa labas. And Coach, we were talking about it during one of our off-air breaks na it's not just a battle of a 40-minute game, but it's actually the 5-minute spurts na importante dito sa laro na to.
Yeah, at yung nagiging trend ng game natin. Now, if we look at the halftime stats, okay, field goals, almost the same. Rebounding, assists, kay bench points, belonging to Gensan because Coach Marlon talaga, ito sa tingin ko in-address, challenge niya yung mga players niya coming off the bench, especially napakalaki nung discrepancy nung game 2.
42 points ang naging bench points ng Bacolod in Game 2 while Gensan only had 27. They're 2 points shy away from equaling that total, and the way that his bench is playing in this game could be more after the end of this game. Leading scorers, Hilario with 7, Elvin Chan with 6, Elorde with 4, Don Reverente has 2. Sa kabila naman, it's only Jan Nermal who leads all scorers with 11 points. Alday, Yi, and Heruta with 5 apiece.
Yeah, very evident. Yung sa Bacolod, it's now their starter points. Nakakascore. Ito naman sa Gensan, ito namang mga tao nila galing sa bench nila ang nakakascore. Again, for me, ang nakikita ko nung first half natin, more than the schemes, more than the plays they're running, it's the players' combination that's making the difference. Alam mo yun, yung adjustment ng coaches, who will play against this group, sino ang aatake sa ganitong grupo.
At Mark Cruz, wala pa dyan sa ating mga leading scorers. Nikko Panganiban, wala rin dyan. So it's gonna be interesting to see how the starters of Coach Marlon Martin will be able to bounce back and contribute to a victory here in Game 3 laban sa Bacolod.
Yeah, exactly. And this is kay last and final half. Talagang you'll expect these two will really go we're gonna expect a dog fight, and they're gonna go toe-to-toe.
And Coach, na-mention mo nga kanina na this is Game 3. Gawin mo na lahat ng kailangan mong gawin, the little things, just like giving up fouls to stop the momentum. I'm sure that both coaches know that they have to use that finally here in the third and fourth quarters.
And kala mo, ito yung maganda doon sa tournament natin. This is the only time that you realize, yeah, we're working already for such a long time. A lot of adversities, a lot of challenges. Dito pa ba tayo magiging soft?
Tama. Dito pa ba tayo papalya?
Di ba? Dito ba ba tayo papalya?
First possession of this second half belonging to Gensan, but that's a miss laban dito kay Nikko Panganiban from 3-point country. Bacolod begins the second half with Joel Leo at the point guard spot. Jan Nermal is there, Marky, Raymond Dilagan, and Alwin Alday. Yi hands it off back to Nermal. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Alday, one fake, one dribble, step back. That's a tough shot. Reverente will bring it up for Gensan. Elorde passes up on the 3. Cruz will take it. Could not make it. Don, the offensive rebound. That shot partially blocked. Still no basket for Gensan.
Yeah, this is the combination, the two-guard combination. I'm waiting na gamitin ni Coach Marlon Martin. Itong combination ni Mark Cruz tsaka ni Nico Elorde.
Yeah, we've seen this combination a lot throughout the season, wherein Mark Cruz can focus on his scoring capabilities while Elorde stabilizes ang kanilang opensa.
Alam mo, isa pang player na gusto nating makita na mag-step up and really can contribute itong si Don Reverente.
Yeah, Don Reverente has been consistent all season long, averaging almost a double-double, and that's despite his height. Pero, you know, he's been one of the most aggressive players at that 4th spot in the MPBL for quite some time already. And he gives up the offensive foul on that play, and I believe already a couple of turnovers to his name at the start of this second half. Kaya Coach Marlon Martin, pinagpahinga muna siya. In comes their top scorer. Ito si Brian Hilario. Yi.
And this is not good, okay? Especially, okay, we just, it's only 1 minute 30. Don Reverente got his 3rd foul already.
Elorde, sidestep. Ilagan was there. Cruz for 3. Finally gets a basket. 4 points in the game para kay Mark Cruz. Had 1 free throw earlier at his first field goal of the game. Aldai, it's a screen from Yi. Cross court to Liu. Screen by Ilagan. Gensan blitzes. Nermal, 3 on the shot clock, could not get the bounce. Pajarito had that rebound snatched away by Mark Yi. But Gensan able to force the jump ball.
Yeah, this is what Bacolod Bingo Plus is doing. Actually, yung Gensan talagang maganda yung half-court defense nila eh.
A 3-point shot by Mark Cruz. And Coach, you were saying?
Yeah, pero again, the extra possession, doon naman nakakashoot itong Bacolod.
Ilagan in the paint. That's 2 points para kay Raymond Ilagan. First basket of the game para sa kanya.
Yeah, okay, back-to-back. Okay, the points scored by Bacolod Bingo Plus came from extra possessions.
Pajarito finds himself wide open for the top of the circle trifecta. 40-38, 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter. Heavy ball denial here by Gensan. And finally, Cruz called for the personal. That's 2 in the game now para kay Mark Cruz. Oh, off the hizzy right there for Joel Liu. Finally passing it off right there to Raymond Ilagan. Highlight play para sa Bacolod.
Yeah, smart.
Aldai. Draws Pajarito on the switch. Ilagan to the other side. Liu looks at the clock. The bump. Pass off to Ilagan. 1 on the clock. No problem for the big man. Back-to-back baskets para kay Raymond Ilagan. Pajarito, the drop step. Able to get a foul laban dito kay Raymond Ilagan.
Again, siguro dahil na game 3 na tayo, no? Okay, we don't see a lot. But I expect actually a lot of ball movement, a lot of player movement. It's just a team right now. So I think they're being parang nakukulangan ako dun sa pasensya nila. Okay, maghintay muna mag-develop to whatever they're running.
And maybe Coach, you could account that to the magnitude of the game that we're having. Parang yung gigil ng parehong teams andun, kaya talagang minamadali na lang ng minamadali. That free throw was brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas.
Kaya no wonder, Javi, what's happening right now is starting to be a battle of streaks. Kasi nanggigigil eh.
Nermal couldn't finish that layup. Panganiban into the lane. Fouled on the pass. And it seems every opportunity that they get, they want to push up the pace.
Pero ang maganda nga lang, doon sa mga ganong sitwasyon, yung mga smarts ng mga players natin, talaga nakikita mo.
The basket is good para kay Christian Pajarito. Having a streak of his own here in the third quarter. Working against J-Boy Solis in the post, carve his way into the middle for that basket, completes the three-point play, and just like that, 9 points now in the game para kay Christian Farito, who only had 2 points in the first half.
And I think that's one thing na he can milk right now. Kay Gensan can milk that post up by Christian Pajarito. Kasi if you notice, yung combination ng 5 right now ni Coach Marlon Martin, all can shoot from the outside.
Deadlock at 42 now. 4 minutes into the third quarter. Alday against Cruz. They'll back down. Too strong on the jumper. At may foul na naman na may tatawag dito. That's gonna go against Brian Hilario.
Yeah, posting up Mark Cruz. I don't see that it's not new to me anymore. Pero ang hirap kasi minsan nabubulagan pa silang i-poste si Mark all his life. Pinoposte na yan napakagaling na yan dun.
Misses on the jumper though in transition. Still no basket. At mukhang natamaan pa sa mukha. Ito si Mark Cruz. Solis taps that away. Ends up with Liu. Elbows, arms, forearms, bodies. Swinging around, being pushed to the ground. Grabe na talaga ang pisikalan dito.
Okay, worth yung pagpunta ko dito, Javi.
Let's see what happened there. There's that three-point shot by Liu. And watch the middle of your screens towards the right. Yi, napawasiwas niya doon si Nikko Panganiban to the ground and then got interlocked with Christian Farito.
And before that, okay, dito naman sa harap ng court ng Gensan, ilang players din yung bumagsak.
Yeah, as Mark Yi was trying to secure possession doon sa kanilang rebound. Now our security team coming into the middle of the situation to prevent anything from escalating here. Siyempre, of course we want intense, heated action, but we don't want anybody, getting hurt or anybody fighting, which will result in players being thrown out or stuff like that.
Yeah, it's the spur of the moment. Okay, spur of the situation. Diba? So, nandyan na talaga yan. Laban lahat to Laban lahat to.
And, this is game 3 of the best of 3 series between these two squads. And the winner will have the right to move on to our division semifinals in the South.
And I expect the same dun sa second game natin.
Ang mananalo dito will be facing Zamboanga on their home floor on Tuesday. That's on November 8 at the Valentino Alegre Coliseum in Zamboanga City. Sa Lunes naman, we will be in Palayan City all the way in Nueva Ecija for the first game of the division semifinals in the Northern Division. The cast already completed dun sa Norte after Pampanga was able to outlast Bataan yesterday in their very own decider in the Brenziguiao Convention Center.
Yeah, it was really a nice game yesterday, and congratulations to both teams. Okay, congratulations to Pampanga advancing to our next round, and congratulations also to Bataan, kasi alam naman natin yung story nung Bataan Risers team na yun, na talagang yung team nila are composed mostly of homegrown players.
Well, actually, that was a battle of two teams that were composed of mainly homegrown players.
Homegrown players, exactly.
Kaya sobrang ganda ng matchup, and that has been a rivalry that has been going on because yung parehong probinsya na yan, halos magkadikit lang yan. On your screens, operations head, Boss Emer Oreta.
It is a double foul between number 10, Christian Pajarito, his third personal, and number 83, Mark Lee, his fourth personal foul.
And there you go, the official announcement from Miguel Pere double foul ang maitatawag kay Marky at kay Christian Barrito. But this is bad for Bacolod because that's already number 4 against Marky.
Yeah, and that really hurts because imagine in one sequence, yung superstar mo got called for 2 personal fouls and he needs to sit down already. And we're still halfway pa lang sa ating third quarter.
Tied at 42 still. 5 minutes and 13 remaining in the third. Elorde steps back. 3-pointers no good. Nermal gets the board.
So let's see how this itong mga players ng Bacolod will respond na nakaupo yung leader nila.
Yeah, because even though Marky hasn't really been putting up astronomically huge numbers, just the fact that he's on the floor, it makes the difference para sa Bacolod.
Yeah, kasi alam mo yun, kasi iba pa rin yung tapang mo eh. Pag alam mo nandiyan si Mark eh. Yung confidence mo tumira, iba pa rin eh. You know that kay Mark is always there doing his best. Will give you extra possession. Okay, will help you once you get beat.
Here, Nico Elorde could not get it to go. Almost an offensive interference right there para kay Christian Barrito. At parang sinigawan pa nga ni Nico Elorde doon na bakit mo ito na-put back? Here, Jan Nermal at the line. That free throw was brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. First free throw is good para kay Nermal.
And for Bacolod right now, I'm expecting Alvin Alday to at least to take the lead. Okay, na habang pine-preserve pa nila si Marky.
Of course, isa yan sa mga veterano na inaasahan ni Coach Alex Angeles. Let's turn you over to Gian Llanes.
Bring back the energy. Yun ang basis ng huddle ni Coach Marlon at the half. Ating nabinawal niya ang kahit anong negativity sa discussion nila. He motivated the Warriors saying, stop worrying because this is everything we practice for. Don't let yourselves down. At this point now, everybody is ready to work with one thing in mind. In the past 2 seasons, hindi nakapasok ang Gensan sa division semifinals, so they need this doubt to be their year. Javi and Louie?
Thank you so much for that report, G. Bring back the energy, but it seems like Bacolod is the one doing that right now. Amazing sidestep move there by Alday to bring back the lead to 4. Although Barrito has something to say about that as he gets another basket. 9 points in the third quarter for 11 overall para kay Christian Barrito.
Yeah, because you know yung that report, di ba? Alam naman natin eh, itong Gensan, they really have a good season running, di ba? Tapos nun, yung challenge dumating agad right from their first game nitong playoffs natin na siguro hindi nila in-expect na mauunahan sila nitong Bacolod Bingo Plus team.
We're back to a 46-all deadlock as Gensan was able to get back-to-back baskets. Pero sagutan na nangyayari dito as Alday gets another basket. This time outside. And Elvichan called for an offensive foul right there.
Yeah, and this is what we're talking about. At least si Alvin now, pinapakita niya kung anong galing niya eh. And that nagra-rub off yun doon sa mga teammates niya. When he's there, ginuha siya ng Bacolod Bingo Plus for that scoring. Di ba? Yung 3 points niya, ayan, yung atake niya sa transition. So, he needs to stand. Kailangan niya ipakita yun. Kailangan niyang panindigan yun ngayon, especially now.
Alday has 7 points now in this game. Trying to step up for the absence nito ni Marky on the floor, being one of the veteran players para sa Bacolod. But you also saw earlier that replay of the game-tying basket ni Nico Elorde before that 3-point shot of Alvin Alday. Nermal, 10 seconds on the clock. 3-point shot in and out against Marlon Gomez. And Cranial Viloria, who checks back into the game after starting here para sa Bacolod, gives up the foul. Coach, that's also one guy that has to step up para dito sa Bacolod, dito si Cranial Viloria.
Yeah, I played against Viloria sa NCAA, and this guy also is a scorer. Talagang he can take it from the outside, he can make it from the outside, he can drive it to the lane. Na ito yung mga sana yung mga sitwasyon na ine-embrace nila Javi. Di ba?
Played almost 20 minutes in game 2 but was scoreless actually in that game. Missed game 1 due to an injury. So, trying to get back his bearings. Ito si Craneal Viloria, but we absolutely know his capabilities. Misses on that three-pointer. And there's gonna be another foul called laban dito kay Elvin Chan. Both teams over the limit, so there's gonna be 2 shots para dito kay Aaron Heruta.
Yeah, sayang naman si Elvin. Maganda na yung contribution niya sa team. Malaki ibibigay niya, especially him. If there's one player na kilalang-kilala si Coach Marlon, ito yung si Elvin Chan. College pa lang, magkasama na itong dalawa.
Gustong-gusto niya parate nakasama itong si Elvin Chan. And for those who don't really watch us every time, to educate you on why these two have been inseparable since college, it's because Coach Marlon just really values the IQ that Elvin Chan has. His contribution to the game in terms of, pinapangaralan niya yung kanyang mga teammates parate.
Talagang siya yung extension na ni Coach Marlon.
Parang siya yung playing coach dito para sa Gensan eh.
And don't be deceived sa itsura sa...
Oo.
Yeah. Any day, pwede kang iskora ng 30 points yan.
There was one time that Elvin Chan was one of the best scorers here in the MPBL. 51-50 right now. Pajarito with another basket. That's now 13 points in the game.
Okay, right now, I feel for the players, I feel for the coaches. Talaga naghahanap sila. Yeah, it's the pressure is there. You can even us can feel it. Kasi both of them they're playing, but they both coaches and the players know that they're not playing to their capabilities.
And you saw momentarily Coach Alex Angeles on your screen. A lot of things I'm sure going on in his mind right now. Viloria tries to strip it away from Pajarito, but Christian will make another basket right there para sa Gensan.
Yeah, because one thing here, Javi, talagang it's because of the changing defense that's really bothering both teams to get the rhythm. Talagang biglang magsusone, biglang magtatao-tao, biglang magtatrap. Kaya wala kang makitang consistent the scheme na tumatakbo eh. It's right now, Pampi, siguro if I'm gonna do my advanced stats, both teams, ang pinakamaraming tinakbo nila top pick and roll or double high screens.
This free throw by Aaron Heruta is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. And Coach, I think it's also the fouls, the number of fouls that both teams are giving that has been keeping both teams from creating a momentum here.
Yeah, because usually that's what you do eh. Okay, if you see that nothing's working, most of the time, mag-e-end up ka sa post na hindi ka bibigyan na naman posisyon or mag-e-end up ka sa top ball screen.
Heruta sinks both charities, 53-52 is the count. Panganiban hangs in the air and gives the lead back to Gensan.
Yeah, like in that sequence, di ba? Parang napakadali, but biglang napakadalig para for Nikko Panganiban to score that.
Solis puts the ball on the deck. That's another foul given up by Gensan. And Solis able to get the basket and one.
Usually in the last minute talaga of each quarter na medyo bumibilis yung scorings natin.
Yeah, that's what we've seen in the past 2 quarters. And what we're seeing right now at the end of the third, Solis able to get one up over his defender, and he finishes the 3-point play. Bacolod up by 2, 56-54. Cruz calling side fist here. Goes to the other side of the court. Almost a steal by Viloria. Panganiban into the lane. Adjusting in midair and able to fish for a foul.
Again, the refs are very consistent. Okay, we're talking again and again that if it involves the ball, talagang pinipituhan talaga nila.
Coach Marlon Martin wanting to see his team go through sa division semifinals, the right to face the Zamboanga Family's brand Sardines, the top team in the Southern Division. Later on, of course, please tune in. We also have Game 3 between the Bacoor City Strikers and the Batangas City Embassy Chill. That's another rivalry that has been happening for quite some time here in the MPBL.
Yeah, okay, he will gonna get caught. Should have passed the ball already. Again, talagang ipupukpuk talaga ni Aaron yung bola sa ulo niya kasi he knows that dapat mas naisip niya na agad yun eh.
At medyo pinapakain ni Aaron yung sinasabi ko sa kanya kanina. I mentioned that he was a stabilizer para sa Bacolod, but right now he has been day and night in this game.
Yeah, exactly. That's the right word, Javi, day and night. Started well, pagbalik niya, no contribution. Ngayon, okay, hinahanap niya pa kung anong gagawin niya naman.
I feel like he's trying to overdo it, Coach.
Yeah.
No? Well, he does have 9 points, but you know, these turnovers can prove to be very crucial. Oh, Bing Masaglang trying to get it off the back, but could not finish. 9 seconds left.
Hernal will finish this.
Oh, that's a push away from the ball. And that is not good because Gensan is in the penalty, so that will be an automatic 2 free throws para sa Bacolod. Solis will be our guest at the charity stripe. Great production off the bench para kay J-Boy Solis, especially towards the latter part of every quarter that he's been on.
Efficient.
Very, very efficient. 10 points in the game. 4.3 seconds. Reverente. Oh, could not convert on the dipsy-do. And that, ladies and gentlemen, marks the end of quarter number 3 here in Game 3 of this series between Bacolod and Gensan. Once again, the blue shirts up at the end of this quarter.
Yeah, again, it was a roller coaster ride again. Again, okay, both teams okay, trying to figure out, okay, trying to get their rhythm. Pero again, both teams also okay, not giving up. Diba talaga hindi talaga binibigyan na makaporma yung bawat isa.
Gensan was able to win the first quarter, but Bacolod won the second and third. So right now, Coach, if that trend continues, ang mananalo dito sa game na to will definitely be the one who will finish that fourth quarter strong. And that final frame when we return. Back here inside the Batangas City Coliseum, Aaron Heruta and the Bacolod Bingo Plus could be on the verge of facing Zamboanga's family brand Sardines in the second round, but not if Gensan has anything to say about it. Davi Palanya, joined by Coach Louis Gonzalez. Gian Alanas is at courtside, and the Warriors now trying to respond at a first basket here in the fourth quarter, courtesy of Gensan.
Yeah, way to start the quarter by involving a lot of ball movements, okay, maraming screens, and that result into an easy shot para kay Gomez.
Nermal, oh, manufacturing a shot off the pivot right there, continues his great production from the field. 15 points now. Panganiban turns the ball over.
And if there's this one guy na talagang gusto mo, ayaw mo matapos yung season mo to because you're really having a great season, is this guy, Nikko Panganiban.
Nermal though, flexing the arms right there. And talking about great season, he might not have had a very consistent regular season, but his campaign here in the playoffs has been nothing short of amazing. Pasag lang, he likes that shot. Tip in is there. And we saw Solis and Gomez fall to the floor after that stick back.
And they're gonna watch the replay.
Yeah, our referee motioning for an unsportsmanlike foul right there. Let's see what happened in that sequence. Yeah, Gomez pulled ito si J-Boy Solis to the ground. There's a reverse angle. Reverente tried to tap for it. And eventually Don was able to get the 2 points. Official announcement that it will count. And it's going to be a regular foul lang ang may tatawag dito kay Marlon Gomez. 62-57. Bacolod up by 5. Sorry, that's 62-59 after that basket by Reverente. Gensan gets a stop. Viloria, gamble doesn't work. Panganiban tried to get it to Masaglang, but that's another turnover for Gensan. Nermal, challenging the defense of Reverente. And that is going to be a block laban kay Don.
Yeah, good call there. Talagang right from our angle here, Javi, you'll see na wala pang contact. Ito si Don Reverente, bumabagsak na.
And you saw his feet, nagbabackpedal pa ng bahagya before the contact happened. Don Reverente, we've been talking about him, Coach, off here. His flat performance dito sa series na to. After, you know, very impressive regular season campaign para sa Gensan, but, you know, he has been not himself lately.
Yeah, totoo yan. And this is where he is more important. Diba? Especially sa system ni Coach Marlon Martin na alam mo naman, dinala niya rin tong player na to na galing from his former team.
2 free throws are right there para kay Jan Nermal. 17 points now in the game. 64-59. Gomez working hard right there. And fishing expedition is successful. As J-Boy Solis will be called for the personal.
Yeah, siguro isang challenge din dito right now kaya si Don is not being that effective player right now is Bacolod every time is on. Yung ginagawa ng Bacolod, gusto siya maglaro off a dribble. And that is Don, hindi yun yung strength ni Don eh. Gusto niya yung may tumitira kakampi siya, tapos magka-crash siya ng board.
Let's see if we're going to be seeing more of Don Reverente later on. Right now, Marlon Gomez, Brian Hilario, and Nikko Panganiban are the guys in the front line para sa Gensan. 5 points now in the game para kay Gomez. Nermal, great catch on the pass, and he skies for the finish.
Alam mo, ito yung nagiging luxury ngayon ni Coach Alex Angeles eh. Si Nernal, playing as his 4 guy na mas mabilis kaysa dito kay Hilario at kay Gomez.
The versatility and the athleticism of Jan Nermal on full display, but couldn't stop Brian Hilario there in Brian's comfort zone as Hilario gets his 9th point of the game. 66-62, almost 3 minutes into the final quarter. Ilagan on the roll, the drop step,
Traveling.
That's a travel. Laban kay Raymond Dilagad. At patuloy pa rin, Coach, yung trend na nangyayari dito sa laro na to. It has been a game of spurts.
Exactly.
No team is able to dominate for long stretches of time dito sa Game 3. Oh, Hilario kind of used that elbow to create separation. No call was made, and he kisses it off the glass. That's another 2 points, breaking double digits right now with 11.
Yeah, and very evident also, it's the coach's trust na dun sa mga players nila. Now, right now, talagang Coach Marlon Martin, he's believing that okay, we'll attack, our point of attack is gonna be Hilario, okay, kasi being guarded by Nermal.
Liu sinking his first 2 points of the game. That's only his 4th point of the series. Ito si Joel Liu. Gomez losing the ball right there. Turnover completed for Bacolod. Every time that Gensan threatens to go on a run at itawid na sa one possession game, they turn the ball over or they miss a shot and Bacolod makes another basket.
Yeah, and mabigat pa doon, they miss a makeable shot. Diba? An easy one. Para kaya nga kaya hindi talaga makabalik na kaya mas lalo nang gigigil
Time out here on the floor. We'll be back after these. We bring you this epic move of the game in partnership with OKBet. Own the win. Exquisite sidestep right there by Alvin Alday to lose the defense. Been very effective right here in heralding his team to keep the lead when Marky was on the bench. But Marky is now back on the floor para kay Coach Alex Angeles after an extended rest on the sidelines due to him getting his 4th personal foul in that 3rd quarter.
And now, we're witnessing itong trademark nitong Gensan Warriors na full court defense nila.
Another timeout called here. At this time, it's going to be para kay Coach Marlon Martin as he tries to navigate his team past this small 4-point lead that Bacolod is on. Back here inside the Batangas City Coliseum, you're looking at the highlights of Jan Nermal, 21 points in 8 rebounds, almost a double-double once again para sa kanya. He had 25 and 11 in Game 2. So let's see if his production will be enough to get his team past Gensan and on over to the 2nd round. There he is on your screens. Let's turn you over to Gian Lianes.
Yeah, so a little report about Jan Nermal. He was wearing a scapular across his neck during warm-up today. So when I asked what he prayed for before the game, he said na maganda ang laban at walang injury on both teams. This being Jan's second season in the MPBL, he actually shared that he moved to Manila from Negros Occidental 3 years ago just to play in this league. Aminado siya na mahirap ang buhay dito. Even adding, siguro sa traffic talaga ako naninibago. Sanay ako na mabilis lang ang biyahe sa amin. Pero para sa kanya, it's all for his family. Even mentioning his kuya being his biggest basketball inspiration. In his words, tahimik lang ang kuya ko pero malaking bagay sa laro ko pag alam kong nanonood siya. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that report, G. Beautiful report that you had there. You know, Coach, ang daming mga players sa probinsya talaga na sobrang gagaling naman, pero pagpunta dito sa Manila because of, you know, the unfamiliarity and homesickness, minsan bumabalik na lang at hindi na itutuloy ang kanilang mga basketball careers. But we're very lucky that guys like Jan Nermal fought through it and now are witnessing the rise of his career right now with Bacolod.
Yeah, you know, lagi kong nadadaanan yung ganyang sitwasyon. Kala mo sinasabi ko na lang sa mga players na from the province na once they get here, once they get to Manila, kailangan mas malaki pa rin yung pangarap nila.
That free throw was brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subukot kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Bacolod still up here, this time by 5 points, 69-64. Eh, Coach, syempre, ikaw college coach ka, alam na alam mo yung sitwasyon na yan.
Yeah, because you just have to remind them yung benefits eh. Kaysa dun sa hirap, remind them kung ano yung mga natutulong nila dun sa mga parents nila, dun sa family nila, especially dun sa future, sa magiging future nila.
And it only makes the victory sweeter for them when they're able to power through from these struggles.
Exactly.
Bacolod, they get another stop. Cabana rises up, misses on the three-pointer. Liu rifles that back inside. Alday, too strong, gets his own miss.
Yeah, that's smart.
And fouled right away. As soon as he felt the contact, tinapon niya na agad sa ring. And with still 4 minutes and 51 seconds here, that's already the 14th foul laban dito sa Gensan.
Yeah, you can see yung body language ni Nikko Panganiban. No? Parang hindi pagod siya, na hindi na, kaya you just have to play. Alam mo, wag niya dapat i-give up yung season niya.
Well, yung lakad niya dito, Coach, it looks like he's limping a bit. Maybe the fatigue, but we know that he's been battling an ankle injury after the All-Star break. It's now a 7-point advantage para dito sa Bacolod. Definitely still a lot of basketball to be played here. Gensan has Cruz, Panganiban, Reverente, Parito, and Nico Elorde on the floor.
Yeah, this is what I wanted. I'm trying to look at waiting. This is what I'm waiting for Gensan. Ay, ang flow ng action nila.
Oh, there, Parito. Able to get one off. That ball movement. Getting set up on that left side of the basket. And going to the baseline for the lay-in. Cabanag. High ball screen by Yi. Misses badly on the three-pointer.
Yeah, okay, twice already. It's just unlucky lang in that last time. Yeah, what a shot by Nico Elorde. Pero itong si Cabana, kailangan niya mag-i-distribute yung bola.
Liu bottled up. Able to find a teammate. Yi. Hands it off. Tries to at least to Cabanag. But Panganiban tapping it away. Possession though will stay with Bacolod still. We bring you this epic move of the game in partnership with OKBet. Own the win. Bodying up his defender right there. Nico Elorde adjusting in midair against Raymond Ilagan to get the 2 points. Now has 10 in the game. Heruta attacking the defense. Ilagan, he has that shot. No go. Pajarito with the rebound. Cruz, one man to beat. Oh, clean swipe right there by Alday. Gensan has their shot clock reset. They give it to Farito. He's been hot. Against Yi. Block. Reverente. Badly misses. That was a gimme. Don, another offensive rebound. Panganiban into the lane. The handoff. Reverente finally scores.
And that is really huge, not just for Ron Reverente, for Gensan as well.
Because they cut it down to just a solitary point lead. And we were talking about the game of Don Reverente, Coach. That exactly was it. See it on your screens here. The drive by Panganiban.
And nakita mo yung nag-iba yung demeanor niya bigla after making that basket. And let's see. Okay, now, nag-start na maging vocal yan. He will play a bit loose. Okay, now they're going to their system. Okay, let's see if this is gonna be a start of the run for Gensan Warriors.
They tried the high-low play there, Reverente to Farito, but the hook shot by Christian rims out. Bacolod protecting a 1-point lead.
And almost the same output nitong ng kanilang all 2 games. Okay, talagang nasa 70s tayo. Alam mo yon, both teams are playing to their best. Offensively and defensively.
At talagang dito sa second half, tumataas yung scoring production ng parehong teams. Here's what happened on that previous sequence. Panganiban caught tangled up right there with Aaron Heruta on the drive. And that puts Gensan in the penalty right now with 2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining. Coach Alex Angeles on your screens. Former point guard for the San Beda Red Lions. A champion in the NCAA. Heruta. His first free throw rims out. Anxious moments for both squads here, Coach. Siyempre, Game 3 na ito.
Game 3.
For all the marbles here in the division quarterfinals.
And ini-expect mo rin naman talaga kasi halos din doon sa team standings natin. Silang dalawa rin ang magkasunod.
Farito working against Ilagan. Picks up his dribble. Elorde could not get that three-pointer drop. Panganiban battling for the rebound. However, his efforts will not be rewarded as Bacolod gets possession back. Because we're under 2 minutes right now, our referees can review that last out-of-bounds play.
And I think not just being inside the last 2 minutes, alam natin, winner take all na tong larong to. Ayaw mo lang magkamali. Ito ang pinaka-nakakatakot na tao ngayon na pumasok sa Gensan.
Ping Masaglang now in the game, obviously for defensive purposes as the Warriors try to pressure Bacolod in the backcourt. Oh, Heruta having a little bit of trouble against Cruz. Slight double by Reverente. Oh! And that could be a turnover against Bacolod. But again, our referees will take another look at that sequence.
Again, you need to stand your ground here. Hindi ka na pwedeng malambot. You cannot be soft because a little nudge talagang hindi ka pwedeng they're not gonna call it. They're not gonna call it.
Mga simpleng flop na lang. Dapat di mo na gawin because it could cost you the game, especially right now with 1 minute and 43 remaining. There's that tap by Christian Farito, and Coach RB Mangahas was saying na tinulak siya ni Christian Farito. Let's see if that slight nudge will merit a call against Farito, or finally the ball will end up with the Gensan Warriors. So no foul will be called. But last touch, laban dito sa Gensan. So Bacolod will keep possession here.
Yeah, okay, they got lucky there. At least meron parang not just them nakuha uli nila yung bola. At least enough time pa sa shot clock para makagawa ng isang magandang play.
They go to the living legend. Yi passes it off. Ilagan finds the bottom of the net. 6 points pa lamang dito sa laro na to for Raymond Ilagan. But those 2 points, very, very important as Bacolod extends their lead to 2 possessions, 74-70. Here's what happened.
Again, the presence that Marky will make, okay, talagang matetempt ka talagang sumag off or at least humelp ng konti. At ang maganda dito, ito, hindi na bago si Raymond Ilagan sa spot na yan.
Favorite spot right there, that 16 to 17 foot jumper. Favorite ni Raymond Ilagan yan. Timeout called here by the Warriors. Don't leave. Crowd here in the Batangas City Coliseum is starting to fill up this arena in anticipation for the 9 o'clock game between their home squad, the Batangas City Embassy Chill, and the Bacoor City Strikers, who figure in their very own winner-take-all matchup. Again, that's going to be later on at 9 o'clock p.m. But right now, we're waiting to see who the victor of this game is between the Gensan Warriors and the Bacolod Bingo Plus. Barito forced to pick up his dribble. Elorde could not make the short stab.
This will be a crucial one for both Bacolod and Gensan.
Gensan could not convert after the timeout. And now the Blue Shirts have a chance to increase this lead to 6 points. Alday trying to leave Cruz. Short arms that one-hander. That's going to be a 24-second violation against Bacolod.
One timeout left for Gensan. So definitely Coach Marlon, okay, will just let this one out. Okay, hayaan niya na tumawag na siya from the bench.
Cruz uses the hilarious screen. Still no basket para sa Gensan. They tried to strip it away, but Bacolod. Oh, he's double teamed here. Marquez dive for the ball. That's an 8-second violation laban dito sa Bacolod.
Again, they need to convert stops. Diba? Ito yung nangyari sa Gensan sa last 2 possessions natin.
They've been forcing the misses, the violations, the turnovers. But the shots have not been falling for them, and these are makeable shots, Coach.
Yeah, and the ones taking it, it's Mark and Nikko, missing point-blank shots, di ba?
Shots that they usually make. And, you know, these are shots na wala namang masyadong depensa sa harap nila.
Kaso minsan yun, kala mo minsan nakaka-apekto talaga, Javi. Yung masyado mong sinusurbol.
Oo. Masyado mo sinisipat.
Oo, di ba?
Tama yan. All right, now our referees conferring with the scorers table as to the time left on our game clock. Coach Alex Angeles and Bacolod wishing for a victory here. Alvin Alday is on the bench. Right now they have Viloria, Nermal, Ilagan, Yi, and Aaron Heruta trying to defend this Gensan 5 on the floor. Elorde pops out. Uses Hilario as a roadblock. Reverse. Still could not go. A tad bit too short para kay Nico Elorde.
And that is the story, or maybe will be the story of the game. Okay, there's still a lot of time. Diba? I don't want to, pero ang daming sequence natin sa game na to. Yung, ayun, nag-roll out lang yung bola. It's there already, pero hindi natutuloy.
And if Bacolod wins this one, with the way things are happening right now, there's only one word I could describe what happened here for Bacolod. It's destiny. Because nothing is going for Gensan right now. Raymond Ilagan though missing on the first free throw, split at the line para sa kanya. And they're hoping that that will hold true for them in the last 28.4 seconds of this game. This is just a two-possession game, Coach. Ang dami pa pwede mangyari.
Oo, totoo yan. And ang mabigat, pero ang isang challenge dito, Bacolod only has one team foul.
That's right. So, they will definitely use up those fouls that they have left to give to force any momentum that Gensan will have sa kanilang opensa.
Yeah, exactly. And siguro if I'm Coach Marlon Martin, siyempre baka may one team foul to give, may 3 more fouls to give yan. Pumunta na lang tayo doon sa ayaw pumaul. And sino yun? Yung taong may 4 fouls doon sa kalaban.
And
si
that's Marquis, tama.
Diba?
For you, Coach, if you were drawing up this play para kay Coach Marlon Martinez, yun nga, 3 fouls to give pa para sa Bacolod, then 2 more timeouts, no more para sa Warriors. If you were Coach Marlon Martin, Coach, what would you draw up for Gensan right now?
Okay, as quick as possible, we need to score. Diba? Regardless yung pinaka-best open, yung pinaka-best option, yung pinaka-efficient option, doon ako pupunta.
Let's see what Gensan had drawn up in their huddle. Pajarito pops out. They look for Panganiban. Nikko will take it for 3, and there's a foul on the 3-point shot. That's going to be against Cranial Viloria.
And that's crucial. Again, we've talked about, okay, what Coach Marlon will do. Imperative also that we talk about who will be Coach Alex Angeles defensive 5.
Right there, Panganiban got it from a few feet out of the 3-point line, and Viloria crashed into him, which left Nikko on the floors. Ngayon pa lang siya tatayo.
Yeah, actually, I was expecting na si Mark, it was Mark, okay, it was Nikko will be the one na magiging point of attack nila.
And that's exactly what happened. They ran a little X action off of that inbound with Pajarito receiving that play. They used Cruz as a decoy, and Panganiban eventually got possession, in which he rifled that shot from the outside. Panganiban has been very inconsistent at best from the line this season. One of the knocks in his game. But 2 out of 3 right now in this game. Makes the second. Making the last free throw here will make this just a 2-point ball game.
And if Bacolod will call a timeout and inbound it in their front court, magiging 2-possession ball game pa.
3 out of 3 para kay Nikko Panganiban. Only 8 points in this game. He had 24 in Game 2 to lead his team to that victory and force Game 3. But right now, although that production isn't the same, he makes the most important free throws yet for his squad right now.
Yeah, totoo yan. And actually with Bacolod naman, actually instead of Viloria, I was expecting Liu to be the one present there for defensive purposes.
That's right. I actually had the same thing in mind, because that has been Liu's calling card his whole career.
Exactly.
And Viloria is coming off an injury. He hasn't really been able to find his rhythm yet on the floor. So, a peculiar decision right there para kay Coach Alex Angeles. But then again, that's something that you don't have to dwell on right now as you try to give your team a victory here.
Exact, siguro ang purpose lang din ni Coach Alex there is at least maramdaman uli ni Viloria na naglalaro ka na sa closeout. Which is very important for players' confidence.
All right, now, Bacolod trying to draw up something. Coach, with 23.4 seconds left, so score ka ba dito? Will you play for the basket or will you wait for Gensan to foul?
Depende sa kalaban ko, Javi. And okay, I'm gonna inbound in front court with a team like this, Gensan, na alam kong pressing team. Look at their 5 right now. Lahat ng may full speed advantage sa lahat ng posisyon.
They double here. Oh, and they force the jump ball.
Okay, and it is kay Bacolod.
And possession still stays with the blue shirts. 11 seconds left on the shot clock here para sa Bingo Plus.
Yeah, and this is something that coaches talagang, especially at this time of the game, talagang makita mo pa lang yung formation. Alam mo na kung saan manggagaling yung double.
5 seconds on the shot clock. 4, 3. Heruta throws up a wild one. Panganiban has the ball. 7 seconds left. The spin. Oh, clean block right there by Alday. Impressive defensive play right there. Nikko Panganiban, as soon as he got the ball,
Great presence of mind.
wala siyang ibang tiningnan kundi ang basket ng Gensan. And he went all the way, tried to extricate himself from the defense. Here's what happened. Heruta throwing up a wild shot, and then Panganiban pushing up the basketball. Tried to spin from Raymond Ilagan, but Alday was there on the help and got all balls. Kaya lang, sino ba ang last touch natin dito? Oh, it looks like it's Alwin. It looks like Alday had 2 feet out of bounds with the ball in his hands.
Then they called a foul. Ayun ang mabigat.
This is big.
It should have been an out of bounds. It should have been an out of bounds instead of a foul.
Exactly. And you know, these are the types of calls or non-calls that really frustrate teams because you hate it when officiating decides a ball game.
Yeah, breaks of the game. Pero, Javi, babalik ako dun sa sinabi mo kanina. It's destiny.
Destiny. Tama ka dyan, Coach. So right now, for that word to hold true, Alday has to make these 2 free throws to cement their victory here. And he calmly sinks the first one. Again, no timeout for both squads.
1 for Bacolod, actually.
Hey, sorry. 1 more for Bacolod and no timeouts for Gensan.
And 2 more fouls to give.
Alday, if he makes this second free throw, this will be a 2-possession ball game and will secure the victory para sa Bacolod. Makes the second, 77-73. The Cruz, a heave from half court, and Bacolod Bingo Plus wins their best of 3 series against the Gensan Warriors. 2-1 via a 2-1 decision in this series. Gensan was able to force a deciding game 3 today, but Bacolod able to close out destiny, Coach.
Exactly.
Wala nang iba masabi.
A game that is full of up and downs. Diba? Okay, a game that's full of 50-50, battle of 50-50 shots, okay, 50-50 balls, okay, battle of chances, ayun yung nangyari. And just so happened talagang it went to all breaks, okay, especially in the last 5-6 sequence of the game, went Bacolod Bingo Plus ways.
But you know, Coach, as basketball fans, we were treated to such an exciting series as, again, no game has been decided by more than 5 points.
Oo, totoo yan. Up to here. And all of those games, at nandun talaga siya sa 70s. Okay? Ang pinakamabigat pa dito, Javi, wala ka nang babalikan eh. Because the ones who took the shot, okay, for Gensan, are your best players.
Exactly.
Are your most experienced players. And those are open shots. Okay, 2 open shots. Okay, actually, 1 open jump shot and 1 layup. Okay, for Nico Elorde. 1 open jump shot for Mark Cruz. It's just, siguro, hindi lang talaga para sa kanila. Okay, congratulations to Bacolod. Okay, and congratulations also for Gensan for having this great run. Talagang I think this is the first time na umabot sila and they were able to get this yung placing nila sa standings natin.
At ang pili nating player of the game is no less than Jan Nermal, who had 21 points to lead his team once again. Such an amazing series for this guy. This player of the game is brought to you by OKBet, the official partner of the MPBL. With OKBet, own the win. Jan Nermal is with Gian Lianes.
First of all, John, congratulations because you had a double-double of 21 points and 10 rebounds. Actually, before the game, confident na si Coach Alex na mananalo kayo ngayon dahil nga sa pinakita nyo sa ensayo. Ano ang naging pinaka-effective na in-ensayo nyo na pinakita nyo sa third game na to?
Siguro yung game prep talaga namin, pinagandaan namin yung game na to. Kumukuha kami ng lakas sa isa't isa dahil struggle din yung team namin. Titiwalaan din kami sa isa't isa at sa Panginoon na hindi naman imposible yung lahat kung magtitiwala kami sa Kanya, sa isa't isa sa amin.
Now, gaya ng tinanong ko kay Sir Paul kanina, actually, kakaiba yung journey nyo during this playoff series. Yung first couple of games nyo, kulang kayo sa players, and technically underdog kayo because you were the 5th seed going against the 4th seeded Gensan. Para sa inyo, paano nakatulong na matagal na talaga kayo magsama-sama?
Siguro yung pagsasamahan namin sa on and off the court, bonding namin, kahit yung may problema yung isa, tutulungan, yung lahat, tiwala lang na kaya natin to, na kahit wala tayo, tiwala lang tayo sa Panginoon, sa team, lalo na kailangan natin manalo sa liga na to.
And before the game, you actually told me na gusto mo ipakita na veterano ka maglaro. And I'm sure so many people have seen that and are so proud of you. Sino ang gusto mong pasalamatan dyan?
Una-una, nagpapasalamat ako sa Panginoon, sa family ko, sa wife ko, kay Princess, sa anak ko, kay Hailey, kay Tin, sa lahat ng taga-Bacolod, especially sa Mayor Albi Benitez, Habi Benitez, kay Mayor Benji Miranda ng Kabangkalan, Vice Mayor Saiko ng Kabangkalan, kay Congresswoman Chideng Alvarez, sa lahat po ng mga taga-Kabangkalan, taga-Talubangi, family ko, Nermal family, Vice family, sa lahat ng family ng mga teammates ko. Sulit kami, kahit may problema, buo pa rin kami. Salamat.
Thank you very much and congratulations, Jan Nermal, the player of the game, and it is brought to you by OKBet, the official partner of the MPBL. With OKBet, own the win. Ngayon, kausapin naman natin ang head coach ng Bacolod Bingo Plus, Coach Alex Angeles. First of all, congratulations because your team is advancing to our division semifinals. I know na memorable itong playoffs na ito para sa'yo, not just because you won the playoff series, but also because you got to face your longtime friend in Coach Marlon Martin. Gaano ka-espesyal sa'yo na nagtapat ang dalawang koponan niyo for this playoff series?
Well, una, pasalamat muna ako kay Jesus Christ kasi siya lagi inuuna namin. Pangalawa, hats off kay Coach Marlon at sa buong Gensan kasi talagang pag magkalaban kami, talagang binibigay lang namin yung best namin sa isa't isa. At last, syempre, hats off ako sa mga player na to kasi sabi nga ng sinabi ni Jan Nermal, marami man kami pinagdadaanan pero nagiging solid kami. Patagal ng patagal kasi yun yung nagiging foundation ng team namin, yung relationship ng bawat isa. Kaya kung makikita mo kung gaano ka-close sila, yun na yung parang puhunan namin sa bawat laban namin.
And I remember during the first game of the playoff series, Coach Alex, you wrote on your whiteboard, when opportunity comes, seize the moment. Paano nyo gagawin ito going against the Zamboanga family brand Sardines for the division semifinals?
Zamboanga, alam naman natin, sila yung #1. Pero ganun pa man, naniniwala kami sa isa't isa, sa tulong ng Panginoon, bilog ang bola. So, bibigyan namin sila for sure na magandang laban kasi itong mga to, hindi to sumusuko. Yun yung kumbaga nakikita ko sa bawat isa sa amin. So, talagang pamilya yung touring namin. Kaya hopefully, pagdating sa Zamboanga, bibigyan namin sila ng magandang laban.
And I'm sure a huge motivation for you guys are the supporters of the Bacolod Bingo Plus. Pasalamatan nyo naman lahat ng sumusuporta sa koponan nyo.
Well, siyempre, unang-una, salamat ulit kay Jesus Christ, kay Mayor Albi Benitez, kay Vice Mayor Leif Opinia, at sa lahat ng mga taga-Bacolod na nandyan. At ganoon din, batiin ko na rin mga taga sa amin sa Laguna. At siyempre, ang bawat pamilya na sumusuporta lagi sa bawat isa. Binabati ko rin po kayo. At siyempre, yung wife ko na nanonood, kay Jermaine, kay Sander, kay Saint, kay Sela, kay Nanay Lulu, kay Ate Jing, kay Aris, kay Kuhainer, sa lahat-lahat ng taga sa amin. Maraming salamat. At siyempre, sa aming Good Samaritan, na nandyan, patuloy na sumusuporta. Maraming po salamat.
Thank you very much. And again, congratulations to your team coach, Alex Angeles. Now I'm throwing it back to you, Javi and Louie.
Thank you so much, Gianna. Once again, congratulations to the Bacolod Bingo Plus. Here is the updated playoff bracket on your screens. They will be facing the Zamboanga family's brand Sardines on Tuesday in Zamboanga City at the Vitaliano Alegre Coliseum. And later on, we will be knowing who will be the opponent of the Rizal Centro Mall Golden Coolers after the Batangas City and Embassy Chill and the Bacoor City Strikers got it out in their very own winner-take-all matchup that's going to happen at 9 o'clock, and once again still live on 1PH. For my partner, Coach Louie Gonzalez, for Ms. Gianna Llanes, and for our production staff, this has been Javi Palanya. Stay tuned for that game between Bacoor and Batangas. This has been the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino.
Kapag may labay nagkakaisa, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan.